Why don't we start with this? Vish, what are you doing for Christmas this year?
What you want my day by day?
Yeah, start us on the 1st of December and give us a 30-day run through.
Christmas this year, I will be splitting my time between the folks and the in-laws. So I'll stay a night. Christmas Eve, I'll stay at the folks until Christmas Day. Then Christmas Day, I'll go to the in-laws and stay till Boxing Day.
Do you and your missus swap over? So you'll stay with your parents, she'll stay with hers. Then on Christmas Day, you swap. So you go to hers and she goes to yours.
If only. If only. No,
let's Bamsy this something to a clip.
We'll just both beat the folks. Mainly because the missus fam is vegetarian.
Oh, this could be good. Oh.
I don't know, it's not as juicy as you would hope.
This is going to go.
So, Christmas dinner.
So what does that Christmas dinner consist of?
All the sides.
No pigs and blankets.
No.
Is it a Christmas Day dinner without the meat?
Without the meat, it's just all the
Do you know
sides.
what? I could live with that.
Loves that.
I love meat. I love pigs and blankets. But
Yeah, you do.
But I think I could eat a roast dinner without the meat. I'd be a bit disappointed.
What about gravy?
But
Do you eat gravy?
Yeah.
Nope.
Gravy's
He's
good,
vegetarian, not stupid like Ben.
What was it that has put you off liquidy things?
Oh, you want to go there?
Yes. As a child,
Just
I
a
think.
quick 5-minute section.
If you've got
time?
you need more than 5 minutes. Ben, lie down on the couch. And,
We have 43 minutes.
What is it
Bring back
about?
his childhood memories.
Well, Vish, let me tell you. I don't know.
Oh, you're unsure.
There must
If
be
you
something.
think, someone put something in my mouth once and I didn't like the texture of it,
or the taste.
then you may be right. But I don't. I've blocked that memory out of my mind.
Fair.
I just know that I stopped consuming things that were wobbly at a certain age. I don't like wobbly, and I don't like saucy or wet. Bouncy, I don't want to see this.
But he
on the
likes
clip.
chocolate sauce
Unless
You
it's
like,
sweet.
you like chocolate sauce?
and jam. And jam's wobbly. Strawberry
What about
jam
jelly?
or
Look how
raspberry jam is
excited
wobbly.
you
What
get.
about
It's the
marmalade?
octaves. No, marmalade just doesn't taste nice for me.
Okay, fair enough.
Raspberry jam, raspberry conserve.
I don't
So
like jam.
how solidified does it
As
need to
wobbly as it
be
gets.
until you are comfortable with eating it? Give me like an example, like pate. Would you eat pate?
I just don't know why anyone would eat pate full stop. Like,
Why
there's
not?
nothing good about pate.
I like pate.
No, yeah, well,
It's not bad.
yeah, as usual, I'm outnumbered when it comes to food conversation. Would you have a nut roast?
No,
That's a waste of time.
it is a
But,
waste of
well,
time.
yeah, but you just said you could have a roast without meat.
I could, but I mean the option's always there to have meat, so I'm never gonna.
No, but I'm saying
You know,
if
at
don't have
Christmas,
one
I
without
like a
But
beef
no, I'm not
Wellington
gonna-
at Christmas.
Ooh, that's
Do
a
you?
good shout.
Because turkey's just a bit boring, isn't it?
meat. It's only
It can
once a
be-
year.
Unless you douse it, it can be a bit dry.
Yeah.
Like douse
What's
it.
that? How's it? Sorry.
Douse it in
Douse.
Like,
gravy.
like when you douse,
Douse it
it, you mean?
in
Douse it, yeah.
Douse it?
Was that the right word?
whiskey or
No,
brandy or
douse.
something.
I don't know what douse is.
Douse, this is the right word, no?
It's like
Douse.
when you mispronounce the word douse.
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 When you douse it in
In
gravy,
what?
In gravy,
So you're just eating gravy.
yeah.
Is that the flavour? When you put gravy on turkey, you taste gravy, not turkey. Is that what you're
That's-
saying?
I mean, that's
It's
true.
got the meat goodness.
But then
The
you've got
meaty
everything else on the
goodness.
fork as well. You've got the stuffing and the potatoes and stuff.
Pigs and blankets.
Eggs and blankets.
All on the same fork.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's big fork.
it's got to be a big fork, of course.
Alice, as a child, apparently would only ever eat, like she had a roast dinner, for example, she'd eat all her roast potatoes at once, then she'd move on to her peas, then she'd move on to her meat. Like she'd never mix.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Mix and
I
match.
was a little bit like that as a child. Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. Very
Weird.
analytical
Mate,
people.
you've got to
consume
enjoy
their
it.
food in that way.
Got to enjoy it together.
Exactly, yeah. Got to
No,
get
no, I don't like
a
mixing it up.
texture of flavours and.
So then, when you eat a burger, do you take it apart and eat the bun first, and then the meat first, and then the
Ben
pickles?
just has basically beef.
Would you, yeah, I mean, there's
The
going to
amount
be
of
beef in a
issues
minute.
when you go out for a meal with him and he's ordering a beef burger, you're like,
Such an
"For sake."
All I say is kind of a bit plain. Like, how is that an issue? Plain. Oh, so you want the cheese? No, plain. Salad? Plain. Do you want the relish? You know, love. Plain. Meat and bun. That's how I roll.
My brother that had this was years ago. He must be a bit like you. He was a bit
Nonced.
not adventurous in his food
Touched up.
choices. And he said to my nan, I think he was staying like he bunked off school or he was ill and he was staying at hers. I said, "Oh, I'm a bit better now. Can you?" She was going out to do some shopping. He said, "Oh, could you get me a plain burger from the chip shop? Just obviously just plain, nothing in it." And so my nan's got chips, and she's got the burger, and she's like, the guy's like, "It's £2.50." So he's like, this is cheap.
Yeah.
So she's come back.
The bun.
He's got just the bun, yeah. Yeah, that was always a good story.
Saying that, whenever we go to McDonald's, the missus and the rest of her family's order from McDonald's is a cheeseburger with no meat.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
In McDonald's now, you
It's
can.
bun. Yeah, they're not.
You've got the screen that you can order your own things on.
And you can
add
remove
and
things.
remove stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've
Remove
seen
the patty.
someone on like, I don't know, TikTok or Instagram where they've ordered like 25 slices of cheese.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
in a bun.
Yeah, but have you seen how you can get loads of chicken selects? Like for cheap?
Free chicken twisted meals and
No.
Oh,
So
God.
you know those wrap of the days?
Yeah.
No sauce, no salad, no nothing.
Yeah.
They're 99p, aren't
that's
they?
what I meant, not twisted
Yeah.
meals. Yeah.
And how many chicken selects come in one of them?
Well,
You get
in
two
a
of
chicken
them.
select, you get 3 for like £4, but you get 3 wraps, and you have 6.
His boot's full. Just chicken selects.
Done.
Wonderful.
Living in.
Or you can get like a gherkin burger. I've seen people like
That
order
sounds
100
That's just
gherkins.
disgusting.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I don't like gherkin. I take that out.
Someone told me once that the reason the gherkin is in there is because if it wasn't, it'd be classified as a dessert. There's that much sugar. I don't know.
Have you watched the Found on Netflix, which was about?
That's a great,
It's a good film.
really good film.
True story?
I don't know.
I think some parts have been fabricated, but I googled it afterwards. But
Like The Crown.
I haven't watched The Crown. No.
Like, I mean, you talk about fabrication. The Crown at the moment is a really seemed like a far-fetched.
Because
Anyone
I think
know?
The Crown
Let's
now
say
is
that though. It's
It's based on.
Based on, but when they say based on, they can literally make 10% of it true and the rest of it fictional.
No, but I think
that's what makes it
I
entertaining.
was told it
It's
was
true.
pretty much true, but the monarchy can't come out and be like, yeah, Andrew was touching up little kids.
What, is that what's going on in The Crown?
I've seen it, no, but like it's Stuart
I've not
Prince
got that
Charles
one.
and
You went straight there.
Charles and Diana, like him having an affair with Camilla for 30 odd years.
Yeah.
And who's Harry's dad? The rugby player.
Yeah.
No, not rugby player, sorry.
No, rugby player. Yeah.
No, you're not Carlin.
No. He was rugby, wasn't he? The ginger bloke with the.
Was he? Well, I'm having a memory blank here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. Yeah, Carling was. Yeah.
It wasn't Carlin.
No, it
That was a
wasn't
different
Carling. It
fella.
was someone else. I want to say Jonathan
yeah,
the
and
Brett.
if you look
His
at-
name like Jonathan the Brett. Like, it's
Yeah,
like a posh.
definitely not.
It is though. It's,
Not our client. Just to,
it's like a sort of a posh sounding
Andy's
name.
friend.
But yeah, if you look at the pictures of William and Charles, they look like father and son, and then Harry doesn't look anything like either of them. And Harry and what is his name?
Hewitt.
Well done.
Hewitt.
Good work.
Jonathan Hewitt.
They look like father and son.
So there's a conspiracy there.
Well, or fact.
Or fact.
It's only conspiracy when it's not proved wrong. Proven right, sorry.
Interesting.
Any other conspiracies knocking around at the moment anyone wants to chat about?
That alien
I've always got
one.
loads.
I
was
thought
interesting
the
other
religion
day.
one might be fun, but go on.
Which one?
Religion.
Which one about religion?
Well, it's a conspiracy, isn't it?
Really?
Okay, what do you mean?
Have you seen NASA found the Kraken?
The what?
The Kraken.
Go on.
Or the rum?
Oh no! No, like the giant octopus.
Oh,
So
where?
NASA went down instead of up.
Steady on.
Went down where? Into the sea.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Like 4,000 feet into the sea. Like,
Yeah.
Deep.
Because the sea is the great unknown.
Like, they
We know-
nothing.
So space though.
No, but space. There's so much gaps between the planets, aren't there? The sea. Who knows? Because the submarines can't go that far down, can they? So they can go really far down, but the people can't go on the submarines.
Yeah.
So they can't pick stuff up.
Like, what's that
Yeah.
one that got done? in Middleton?
Imploded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
imploded.
you
they-
heard,
they're
you heard the
stupid.
story about that one though.
Go on.
The Titanic, because that's where they were down near where the Titanic crash happened.
That's what they were searching for. That.
And the Rothschild family were connected to the Titanic, and there was something around engineering and investment at the time, and they claim that the Titanic was sunk as opposed to
Hit an iceberg.
hit an iceberg, because the ship, the way it was made, if it hit an iceberg, it would go straight through it. An iceberg couldn't pierce the strength of that ship. Ice couldn't pierce it. And the next day after the Titanic sunk, the Rothschilds made a fortune off the back of something because of that. And they were going to go down and see the Titanic. And apparently, obviously it's conspiracy theory, but supposedly if you get to the Titanic, there's a hole in the ship somewhere,
A hole in my
and
bucket.
the metal. When you have a hole, the metal goes away from the explosion.
Yeah.
The metal was pushed out, not in.
So
Something
it's
crashes into you.
So it's inside.
That means something inside blew up, and then purposely crashed the Titanic, and that's why they won't let anyone get down there. There's some new thing that's been signed to say people can't go down there to look at it.
Wow.
I love a conspiracy theory.
that's
Yeah, but
really
I heard
interesting.
something else about the
Go on,
Titanic.
tell us.
So, the Titanic, there was an American person who was controlling 70% of all the mortgages in America,
Right,
and he got invited onto the boats, like the JP Morgans and the Rothschilds.
right,
And JP Morgans and the Rothschilds came off it the day before.
right.
They went down, the boat sunk, and that 70% of mortgages then went back to the federal bank. And then a year later, the federal bank then got set up in America.
I think that's my story explained better, but same thing, and they intentionally sunk it.
Mm.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
I like it, yeah.
I love it. What do you think, Dan? Legit?
I mean, yeah, could be.
All in. Yes.
Could be.
But it's like the 9/11, isn't it?
The 9/11.
What's the conspiracy about that?
Because you know the guy.
Are you serious?
That didn't happen.
There's been many though.
No, it did
What do you
happen.
mean that it didn't happen?
But people believe it didn't happen because
It wasn't. You mean it wasn't terrorists?
Yeah.
When you say it didn't happen, obviously a plane, or there was obviously.
Well,
the
I don't know. I'm
towers
pretty sure
came
there's some
down.
people.
Like, it did come down.
But they said
I've
like,
never been
the
to
way
America,
the way
but
the
it's-
impact, like there's no way it would just fall to the.
No, but that's how they
fall to the
designed
earth.
them, wasn't it? Because then it wouldn't damage everything around them.
I don't know because they said since then no building has ever come down in that way. That's a bold statement. How you ever know? But they're not meant to collapse.
But the
in
guy
that
who
way.
owns it took out a claim saying if there was a terrorist attack, he would get paid out on it. Like a week before.
Really?
And a week
And what's-
later, boom!
And didn't
gone.
$3 billion go missing? There 24 hours before, or 40 hours maybe, an accounting period completes, and there's a gap in the CIE's bank account to the tune of $3 billion. And then bang,
And there
Twin
was,
Towers and what was the other building that
Octagon.
got done, and all the records have deleted and gone.
Damn.
but then there was also the person who insured the building's daughter was not in the building at the time. But she is always in the building at that time.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots, isn't there? There's lots of.
I love them. I love a conspiracy theory.
Is it chance? No.
What do you
what?
think about the moon? Did we ever go to the moon?
I don't think we did. No.
I think
What Neil Armstrong never touched base on the moon?
Neil Armstrong now, there's clips of Neil Armstrong saying it's all a lie. I don't care anymore. I'm telling everyone.
Rubbish. That's AI.
Well, so the
Deep AI.
That's
the
definitely
flag
AI.
they put on the moon is there's no
gravity.
not gravity. There's no
Wind.
There's no wind in space, but it looks like
Yeah,
like-
but so the argument to that is that they knew that was going to be the case, so they
they-
intentionally took one to make it look
Okay.
set the scene.
So given how many times have they sent like a robot to space to land on it? If we landed on the moon 60 years ago, we would have built on it by now. McDonald's would be up there. I'm not even joking. I'm
no,
being deadly
but like, how
serious.
do you breathe? Like, the oxygen's
So,
going to be
like,
different.
if we went there in the 1960s, why have we never gone there since?
Yeah, but
why
we've
have we
taken
not got
so long to
60
evolve.
years later? It's 70 years, isn't it? Since
Yeah.
we were on the moon.
Yeah, but
Why have we not gone back?
How much like infrastructure would you have to take to the moon? Why would you need
All
to
right.
go over there if you've got the
Forget
Earth?
McDonald's.
But
Why have we not been back in 70 years? NASA say they've lost all records. They don't know how we got there last time. They can't work out the computer science.
That's just absolute
Like,
bull.
yeah, but like now it's a laughing stock. Like everyone's like, okay, so NASA, they're so arrogant. They're not even going to make up a good story. It's like, well, we've lost the records, we lost the files. We can't recreate what we did. The who was president at the time? Nixon. Is it Nixon?
Can't remember.
It's Nixon, isn't it? And there's a picture of him on the phone, on one of the old school phones, talking to the guys on the moon on an old school phone. I can't get reception on this 5G. I can't call you on this in
Yeah, your
this one
house.
room.
Yeah.
And he's talking to the moon from a
Yeah.
but in the background, Google this when you finish. In the background behind him is a picture of the guys on the moon. On the moon. It's a picture of the landing.
Yeah.
And people are like, how have these guys got this so wrong? How have they made this mistake? They've taken pictures of the moon landing, the fake moon landing that they created a week ago, and put it up in his like that image is up there too soon. He's talking to those people that are there right now. It's amazing.
Yeah, but space is going to be commercialised now, isn't it?
Well, I don't know if it's.
You can buy a ticket from Richard Branson to go up there, can't you?
Someone's already done it, haven't they? They went.
Yeah.
Richard Branson's already sent
Like soon they're going to build like floating hotels. You know, like in that cartoon. Yeah.
Which one?
Which cartoon?
Wally.
Wally. Oh, Wall-E.
Wally.
Yeah,
No,
but
the
yeah.
what?
If they'd gone to the moon, they'd be going there every week.
They would be back. They'd have gone back.
Just believe it. The world
No.
is an easier and more chilled place if you just believe that it happens.
I used to take
What
this
about
view.
like
Who
other
cares?
Earths?
But now I
no
love
one
it.
cares. We're not
Everyone
here forever.
cares.
By the time we're gone,
Give it 6 months. AI will be running things anyway.
Yeah, but in 10 years' time, we're going to be living to 120.
Sorry.
People, life expectancy is on the up. We're all going to live longer.
I don't want to live to 120.
But you'll be
Having
able to
someone
shoot
have to-
yourself and do normal
You'll be able to what?
Like, you know, like when you get old, you get slow and can't do everything yourself.
Yeah.
Can't wipe your own ass.
Yeah, like we're nice.
What's
Yeah.
120? You'll be able to do that.
Well, no, maybe
That's
like
what I'm looking
100
forward
you could do. 100 you could do it all by yourself, and then 120 you'd be dead. But like now you're dying at 90. Yeah,
Do you know sumo wrestlers employ people to wipe their bums?
because they can't reach. The arms are too stubby.
I heard on the radio the other
Send
day.
their CV. Your CV.
Yeah, looking for a new job.
Wow.
And they
I
must
wonder how
shit
much you
a
get
lot.
paid to do that. Yeah, I mean, they must get through some food.
Not a lot. You would get paid a lot.
What a job.
But they sleep like pandas.
How do you
though,
put it on your CV?
Wiping backside. You might need 2 people. Pull both.
Oh,
Pull the cheek.
and they are
Big old cheeks.
they are
Yeah.
big as well. They are massive, guys.
Massive, mate.
Oh, this
How much,
podcast's
how much
taking a bit of a
food
turn.
do you reckon you'd have to eat to?
Well,
to-
Michael
to-
Phelps was eating 4,000 calories in his prime.
And
And
he's
he
like
was
a bloody beanstalk.
So they must be doing like 10,000.
Yeah, but they're not doing the same sort of exercise he is. They're not
Yeah,
endurance
they're
athletes.
just sitting there. eating.
They're fat bastards. who
Is
go
it still
at
a
it
thing?
for 3 minutes.
Is it still a thing? 'Cause you don't. I haven't really seen.
What, did you used to watch it a lot, did you?
No, but you I don't know.
He went to see it.
You'd hear
used to be
about
a season
seeing
ticket
about
holder.
it.
I reckon it must be still a thing back in their native
Yeah.
countries. I don't think
It's probably like-
I
I
don't
think
think it's ever going to take off in the UK.
Probably
See how
be
he
on,
pulled that back there?
ITV
He's
prime
going to
time.
work out what to say.
Yeah.
Native countries.
Yeah, I've got to be careful.
Yeah.
Don't offend our fans in Southeast Asia.
That's it.
No, I even got you in a
Where all our
selfie.
buyers are from.
Yeah.
Do not want to go there.
Got you in a selfie.
I think if there was
for
a
international relations.
more video footage of it, people would be like, that's so unhealthy, and it would be like bad. It'd be like,
Yeah, it's been cancelled out, is it?
yeah.
In this PC
Because
world.
it encourage people to get fat. But
Kung
then like
Fu
fat models, what do you think of that?
Wow. You know what, Harry? I'm just gonna overrule that one. You're setting us up for I mean, we've only got 36 fans, and you're going to drop us to 6 with that.
Okay,
We're going to move away from that one,
That's
but
pretty
I'll stick
harsh.
on. I'll stick on Chinese Japanese culture. You know, Kung Fu Panda, the movie.
Yeah.
It was so popular around the world that I don't know if it was Chinese or Japanese. God, that sounds awful. But there were like riots. That why can't we make movies about our own culture? We have to let Disney bloody do it, and they kicked off. Legit story.
Because probably the Chinese government wouldn't let them do it.
Yeah.
Well, there's plenty of that. Not allowed to do X, Y, Z. What do you right? AI, right? So I do love. Let's do some more
Here we go.
conspiracies. Right. When AI becomes self-aware,
We are
Terminator.
We're fully
So why? Because people are like, you know, what's it going to do? Is it going to be in charge? And lots of people are like, well, just behave like we behave. And do you think we're behaving how we're meant to behave as a society?
No, because we're ruining the planet.
So there's that. But we're also like, if you think about every other species on the planet, we're the only one that acts in this civilized manner. I don't know if this civilized way of operating is what nature intended. Are we going against nature by being
Or it should
so
be like just
Or are
shagging
the
everyone
robots-
and eating everyone.
shagging everyone? Why have you gone straight there? How have you gone to shagging?
Oh, the cavemen they were just getting freaky deaky of everyone.
Yeah, because they had to make as many people as they could because
At
half of
any
them died
one
when they were
time,
born.
When a caveman went out on the hunt, before he went on his hunt, he had to have sex with the 6 women in the tribe
6.
to give himself the best chance of producing a male because he didn't know he was going to come back. What? I'm just popping down a pub. I don't know when I'm going to be back.
Who told you this?
No, but they,
Sounds exhausting.
One of the podcasts I listen to.
that's why they had so many
How do they
kids, though,
know
because
this
half
stuff
of them
as well?
died.
Yeah, that's bull.
I want to know how they know so much
They
stuff.
don't. They just made it up.
That's what I would say. Like, you know, well, we could see that they did this, that, and this, and they used
How?
to go out at this
How?
time.
How could they see that?
There's absolutely
Yeah,
I
there's
don't care what
pictures in
carpet
caves,
there's
isn't
There's
there?
stick drawings, yeah, of someone boning a.
6 women.
Exactly,
Kids
yeah.
having an orgy, living the dream.
He's just probably, just writing up his fantasies.
Have you watched Kunk on Earth on Netflix?
Which one?
Kunk on Earth. It's quite funny. It takes the piss out of all of this history and shit like that.
Well, yeah, I do think there's a lot of it. Like, how can you know this?
Yeah, it's
Just too many assumptions being thrown around here.
I mean, you just say it, and people are like, okay, that sounds right. Yeah, that sounds legit. Let's just roll
What
with it.
if AI has made all this shit up
And AI is
And-
already running the show.
AI is running the show. AI
Are we living in the Matrix?
is likely.
Give me the blue
AI has
pill.
been around for a lot longer than we may have thought, and it's made all this crap up.
When
we
does
are
the
now
blue
talking
pill
about.
take you? Forget it all.
Funky Town.
Or
You can't take anything, you.
is taking over this planet, so when they're commercialising all the planes, so we get taken up to Mars. And we live there.
But if AI was in charge, wouldn't it already fix a load of things? Like
No,
all the
maybe-
things that
maybe-
No,
need-
because they
maybe
can't
it's not
action it.
part-
They have to make us action it, don't they?
Yeah, but they could like leave a few clues hanging around.
Mm.
And if they're already around, what are they doing then?
Just chilling. Just
Just watching
But you say if they're already
watching us
around,
ruin the
like, if
world.
they're already around, yeah. So that's they're not fixing nothing. What are they doing? If AI is already here, we can't be in the Matrix unless it's all just.
I don't know, everything has
It's
its
all
journey.
fake.
Maybe
Everything
it's
is
not
fake.
time.
like the Truman Show where it's just like
What's the
You
Truman
reach
Show?
the end.
everyone. No, it's
You touch
is it
the.
a Truman Show where
yeah.
everyone's an actor.
Yeah.
And he's like the main star of the show.
I used to think I was in the Truman Show.
Yeah, I bet you
I
did.
spent 30 years of my life thinking I was in the Truman Show. Is this real? Is this real? You? Who are you? Yeah. So, no one answered my question. Do you think we should? Are we too soft? Shouldn't we be more like nature intended?
Like what does that mean? Like savage?
Clubbing each other and shagging everyone.
Shagging, always shagging the geezer.
6 times before we go out for a meal.
I mean, I don't know why you're complaining.
No, for a viewing. For a viewing.
Viewing, imagine.
Walking around the office.
You'll fall
Right,
off. You'll
girls,
fall off after day 3.
I'm off on a viewing. Come on, girls. Line up.
Yeah.
Oh, Harry,
Imagine
go on.
if
You
you're
and
a
all.
mass market agency and you're viewing like 6 times a day or something. You are in trouble.
Oh,
But
poor
seriously,
Div.
I don't know if as a society we've moved in the right direction.
I don't know.
I think AI is going to show up and be like, "You've messed this up, guys. Look at nature. Live as nature intended. Kill each other."
Yeah, but we're killing nature.
Well, exactly. If we lived as nature intended, we wouldn't be killing nature, would we?
I don't know, guys. I'm just here for a good time until I'm gone. I don't care. I don't want to be controlled by.
All right, let's get back to your good times. Tell us what you're going to do for Christmas.
Yeah,
We've
that's
got-
That's the first
We've got
question.
full circle.
Bloody hell.
Full circle.
Gonna eat and
Listen,
drink.
I'm a
Yeah.
podcast host.
Pigs in blankets and turkey.
I'm eating and eating
On
and
Christmas
drinking.
Eve, not Christmas Day, though.
Honestly, Vish, if I have to ask you a fourth time,
I'm eating and I'm drinking and I'm being merry.
That
Dan,
sounds
any
good.
accidents?
Any accidents?
Throw the dog a bone. Oh my god.
I'm with you. Ask me once more. Once more.
Harry, what are you doing for Christmas?
I'm going out for Christmas lunch.
Yeah? Out.
Well, no, out for like lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a bar pub near my parents' house,
Bar pub.
like a country pub, like nice,
Nice.
walking
Nice.
distance. So we walk there,
Lovely.
eat a lot,
Lovely.
walk home, and then obviously all the grandparents come over, uncles and aunties. So there's
Oh, you have everyone over to you.
there's like 15 people in our house.
Any other...
Bet you hate that.
Yeah, I get sent into the cats with them. Like,
Into the cat's room.
to live as nature intended.
just
Telling the cats to line up.
Licking his
he's,
wounds.
he's off out for lunch, cats.
Yeah.
Line up.
no, yeah, well, yeah, because obviously my grandparents take my room, and then other grandparents take my sister's room, then my sister share a room, and then I'm like, oh,
You're in the cat room.
You stay in Fulham. You know where you should go if you stay in Fulham for Christmas?
where?
Fulham Palace.
Fulham Palace, it's closer. It's
Fulham Palace is doing like a
yeah, up to the 14th of
Winter
December.
Wonderland.
Oh
Christmas
my God.
fair.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Only up to the 14th of December, though.
Yeah, it's true, but it looks amazing.
That's the end of that story.
Christmas Day
Cheers, Harry.
It looks
But you got to pay to go, £5 an adult.
Harry,
You've got to pay for it now.
let Vish do his piece. 25 minutes I've been trying to get onto this subject, and you've shot him down in 12 seconds. He finishes on the 14th.
I gave
It's
all this
a
material.
fiver.
Let's wrap up.
Oh my God.
Fulham
Fulham
Palace
Palace.
Christmas Fair, 24th of November to the 14th of December.
We are done. Bye. Ramsey, cut it.